Can we go back a little bit to the decision involving Terry Stotts? It was called mutual. How did that come about?
Well, come about timing wise, Aaron, or more what criteria was used to make the decision? What are you more interested in?
Yeah, criteria in terms of why you guys came to this conclusion.
Well, I think we reached a ceiling, with the team. It was not an easy decision. Obviously, you know how I feel about Terry, and multiple people participated in the process. But we entered the season, and we felt like we needed to show improvement on the defensive end of the floor. We needed to advance in the playoffs, and the decision was pretty much made. I mean, we were 26th in defense prior to Nurk and CJ being injured. We bounced back a little bit after we got Norm, and we were 21st the rest of the year, and then we were 15th in the playoffs out of 16 first-round teams. So we didn't make improvement there, and we lost in the first round to a team that was missing an all-star point guard and probably two of their top five players. So we just felt like we'd plateaued, and we're hoping that a new coach will make more of an impact when it comes to the outcome in the regular season and the playoffs.
And did Terry express also that he thought maybe he plateaued with this franchise?
Yeah, I mean, look, it was done collaboratively along with Terry and his agent, Warren Legary. They just kind of felt like Terry had done as much as he could do. And, the timing was such that, we collaborated with them to figure out what the best way, if we made the decision, what way would it best position Terry for one of the potential openings around the league. And they felt like doing it immediately would give him the best opportunity to enter the marketplace and potentially find another franchise.
What traits will you be looking for in a new head coach?
Well, we want to improve on the defensive end of the floor, strong leadership qualities, someone that's going to hold people accountable on both ends of the floor. Hopefully, somebody with coaching experience that has hit certain benchmarks. I mean, obviously the bar is pretty high. You make the playoffs 8 straight years in a row. You make the Western Conference Finals 2 years ago, and we're looking to improve on that. So it's somebody that we're going to have to feel confident, Jason, that can make an impact when it comes to outcome, not just in the regular season, but in the playoffs as well. Let me tell you where we are in the process, because I think it's fair to you guys. We have not reached out to a single candidate yet. Not one. We haven't reached out to a team to express interest or ask for permission. I don't think it's fair to teams when they're in the first round of the playoffs to do that. And until we were able to reach out to the entire candidate list, we weren't reaching out to anyone. So there's going to be internet speculation. There always is. No different than trades, free agency, draft, or anything else. But we don't respond to that. We're going to run our process like we did when we hired Terry. And we're going to get the best coach we can possibly get for the franchise. And like I said, Dame will be a part of that. In terms of informing Damian knew before this went public. I had discussions through Friday with Terry about where he felt we fell short, what we could have done, how comfortable he was in the possibility of maybe returning or not returning. I consulted with Jody Allen and Bert Kold. We sat down with my staff to discuss where we were in terms of the coaching impact on the roster and the ceiling that it's created. And once I informed Terry, the first phone call was to Dame prior to it being made public, so that he would be the first person to know that the decision had been made to make a coaching change.